June 2019. I am using the African American Tarot deck, and today, as I am recording this video, it is the full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. So there's a lot of energy that is happening. First card out, Five of Pentacles. So, my dear Aquarius, you've been going through some challenges as it relates to love. That's what the energy is right now for you. Too many cards. So, Spirit guides, give us the word for Aquarius as it relates to love for the second half of June 2019. Second half of June 2019. Lots of cards have come out. I'm going to reshuffle. Too many. Probably 10 or 12 cards came out. There's one for you. Here is the Lover's card. And so again, we had this Five of Pentacles. And on this Five of Pentacles in this deck, you can see that the eyes are on the feet. And you can see the mouth, that words as it relates to you and your love partner have not been kind. There's been a lot of fussing, a lot of arguing, a lot of, the card came out, flipped to the floor, the Victory card. So you have been arguing over what you feel like winning is. You know what I mean? So when you have in your relationship, it's over. It has to do with money. Two of Pentacles. It has to do with money. The fuss and the arguing has to do with what your partner feels like success is. So perhaps you are saying, I want to buy a house, and the partner says, I don't want to buy a house. I want to move to Alaska. Just for an example. I don't want to do that. So, the fussing has been around what winning really is. And of course, it has to do with money. It has to do with money and the fuss about, well, you should be paying this amount and I'm paying most of the bills and you're not paying what I'm paying, and I'm carrying more of the weight than you are. So that's what the fussing and arguing has been about. It's been about money, disharmony and money. And then here is the Crossroads, or the Wheel of Fortune card that is out next. So there is change that is coming around this money. Two of Wands. So fears from childhood. You know how you have those fears. You grew up in poverty, and so you've been working so hard to undo what you have learned around money, and you don't want to have the same look that you had when you grew up, and you've been fighting, so you don't repeat the same patterns as your mama, as your daddy when you were growing up as it relates to money. And so fear is driving all of the fussing, fear on both sides, as opposed to relaxing and being able to be in the moment, to being able to be free with your soulmate. It's a soulmate card. So there is real love between the two of you. But right now, and the energies in the sky, we have Mars making an opposition to Saturn and Pluto right now. So there is a lot of energy that is happening around power and control right now. And Mars is in the sign of Cancer. Pluto and Saturn are in the sign of Capricorn, opposing each other. And this is an energy that you are feeling. Aquarius, Saturn is your ruling planet, your ancient ruling planet, so it is absolutely affecting you. It is stirring up your fears. Saturn fears is stirring up the fears that you have around the relationship, around money. Your thoughts and your words are getting the best of you. Page of Cups is here. Knight of Swords is here. So the Page of Cups is bringing us to know that the person that you are dealing with, they have water energy within them. They may not be a sun sign that is either Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but they have an energy, a very tender Piscean energy about them. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So there is a message here. There's a lot of communication that is going on. Knight of Swords. And then the Page of Swords is here. This is the Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Both together. So lots of talking. Lots of talking. Lots of sharing. Alright, so 3 more cards have come out for you. And this is the Queen of Wands. And she is no joke. She is a powerhouse to be reckoned with. And she is bold. She moves forward. She goes and she gets what she wants. So for you, this could be someone else who is involved. This could be mother-in-law or father-in-law that is involved. It could be male or female, because this is a general reading. Involved in the mix, involved in the conversation. This mother-in-law, father-in-law, or some other person with this very strong energy could be a part of the whole mix in the situation. So, adding verbiage in, adding their thoughts into the whole mix of the conversation between you and your partner. But there is a stuckness, 4 of Cups. There is this feeling of feeling stuck, not having forward movement. Every conversation is the same. Every argument, it ends up the same. We end up, I think that we're going to get down to the bottom of what we're trying to say regarding this money, regarding what I need, regarding my fears, regarding what makes me feel emotionally safe, regarding what makes me feel happy, regarding what makes me feel understood. But the argument always ends up back the same. We still have not crossed over to a place of understanding. Me understanding you emotionally, or you understanding me emotionally. That's the energy around the whole thing. And then there is the Hierophant that is here. So, it is the tradition. So, what is the traditional thing that this relationship should be? How should it look? How, what is my part? What is your part? But tradition is on the table. Gender roles are on the table. A man should do X, a woman should do Y, and this is the way that it should be. This is a part of the conversation. Tradition is here. Traditional thought, gender roles in particular, but nobody is winning in the conversation. Nobody is winning. Nobody is feeling like this is what it should be. This is what makes me happy. Nobody is feeling fulfilled. Yeah. And ultimately feeling like a failure. Five of Swords. Feeling like a failure in the whole thing regarding all of these particular conversations. Alright. So Aquarius, I'm sorry to see this. I know I can feel this energy, this passion that you have. As I look at these cards, I can feel the upset, that there is. But, the energy right now is like this for you, but it will change. The pendulum swings this way, that way, and things will smooth out for you, okay? So I thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your June.